you have the Olympics, you have these injuries, you overcome them. And I think that it kind of flipped a switch in your mind where you realize like, oh, okay, I want to make the most of my career when I'm on the field because I've been sitting out for, basically the last 2 years. 2017, Sky Blue season, you absolutely crush the league in scoring. The game everybody remembers, which I will never forget. We're playing Seattle. I guess they're OL Reign now. And we're down 3-0 at halftime, which is just like, ugh. I was about to curse, but I won't do that. And we're like in a place in the table in the standings where we really need to win this game. And it's kind of like if we lose, we're done for the season. You come back and you score 4 goals in the second half, and which is an NWSL record for goals in a game, and we win 5-4. It was insane. Do you feel like that was a statement game? Do you feel like that was your turning point? Like, oh my God, I can do this. Like, I'm freaking good.
No. I actually feel like it was a game before that.
Which one?
Okay, it's kind of crazy, but back then, remember Becky? She was like bossing everyone, and we played Kansas, and we needed to come back. Yep. And I actually think you played the ball to me, and I headed it in, and we came back 2-1, and it was like.
And I think we were down a player.
We were down a player, and we were down 1-0. We came back a player, and we won, and it was like, oh my God, if I can do that against Becky, like, why can't I do that every weekend? Like, Becky was like, no one was getting past her. And it was Kansas. Like, Kansas was like, and I always say, like, that Seattle game, like, in the change room, I don't know how you felt, because I know how you get when you're in your little zone over there. But I never thought we're going to lose. Like, I was just like, we've got this. Like, we're going for it. And, like, I feel like... yeah, but like that game, like I was like, yeah, like that's sick, obviously, but like I kind of felt like we could do it. And like I knew, like, the Kansas game to me was like, okay, I can do this often. And then playing the Seattle game, I was like, okay, I can really, like, like it was like it wasn't the moment where I changed my thought. It was like, okay, I realized, like, okay, I can.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was building. And like you said, I knew that it wasn't just the Seattle Reign or the Seattle game that year, because you did it a couple times where it was like, whoa, how did you, you just had some insane goals. We had some insane comebacks, and you just kind of were able to put your stamp on the game, and you just took over games if we needed you to.
Yeah, and I feel like, again, maybe I thrived. Well, that's what I was going to say. I feel like we thrived we were the underdog always. Totally. And like, if we had just won the games that we should have won that season, we would have been like second, but we always lost. And then like we're down 3-0, we'd come back and do some like we shouldn't have beat Seattle that year. Like they were one of the top teams, but we did. And like, we would always lose the easy games. So I feel like I thrived off being like the underdog, and like, that was kind of the start of like, okay, you can do it. But like later down the track, obviously I've started to be like, okay, you have to do it without being 3 goals down.
True. Like, you need to do it every time, even when you're not the underdog, because you are no longer the underdog. You are Sam Kerr. Like I keep saying this whole interview.